What is the key to your influence? I have discovered there's 7 things that would influence life. Please write this down. If you're going to influence the Bahamas, or America, or Jamaica, or Canada, or your city, there are only 7 specific things I discovered that makes people influential.
Number 1,
wealth. If you ain't got no wealth, riches, you ain't got no influence.
Number 2,
knowledge. The person with the most knowledge in an area will have the influence.
Now here's the 3rd step to your goals.
Please write this list down, please. It's very important, young people. The 3rd pillar of influence is ownership. If you own a lot of property, you have influence. Now you can check the list and see what you get. Number 4, influence. Those who control systems influence the world. Bill Gates, for example, the guy controls the system in your computer. No wonder why he's the richest man in the world, because everybody wants a computer. Whoever controls the media systems will control the world. So Time Warner bought CNN. Why? They want to control the system. Keep working at it. Don't spread yourself too wide.
Success is not in short supply. It isn't rationed, and you stepped up to the window and it was all gone. No, no, no. It's like an ocean here.
If marriage is your gift, you stay with it. You buy all my books, memorize them in the name of Jesus. Buy every other kind of book you can. Go to every marriage training seminar. You want to develop your gift.
Ask with faith.
Stop changing. Stay with one thing long enough until you become the best at it.
And the most incredible things will happen. Just try it for 90 days. Just try it. You can always go back to the old ways. Just try it. Just 90 days, 90 days.
And they'll find you. They'll find you. Everybody want to be debt free. If you want to be debt free, then you got to stop owing the world a debt. You owe the world your gift, and they'll pay you for it. Write this down, please. Number 4, power. Whoever has power has influence. Oh, you all know that so well. That's why people want to go into politics, because politics gives you a measure of power. And when you have power, you influence life. Number 6, pillar of influence is people. The more people that listen to you, the more influence you have. It's called people power. Therefore, you need to develop your gift to the point where a lot of people want it. And when a lot of people want your gift, then you become influential in the world. Number 7, specialization. Anyone who is specialized has influence. For example, the lawyer in here has influence. The doctor in here who spent 10 years studying, and then an extra 2 for specialization. 12 years of the guy's life, a woman's life, for being a medical doctor. You say, well, I can't take that long, man. I got to go to school. I go wait for the gas station. See? And so now you wait for the gas station for 12 years. They've been in school for 12 years. They come back. They buy a limousine. I mean, they buy a BMW in 1 year. And for 12 years, you still got your Toyota. You try to figure out what's the difference. Big difference. They specialized. They got influence. Some of you want to be doctors, want to be lawyers, want to be health professionals. You're going to take some time. If you want it now, you want your results now, you ain't going to never make it. That's why most of our young people are having problems now. They cannot wait to go through the process. Science, stay with it, girl. Don't come back and nobody give you no job right away. Go specialize. Go back and specialize. That's where your value is. Listen, I got a bachelor's degree in education. You're still going to be broke. You got to go back and specialize in certain type of education. Number 7 creates all the other 6. And that's it. It's that simple and that difficult. That's amazing, eh? If you specialize in something, it'll attract wealth, and you have knowledge in that area. Therefore, you can buy plenty of property when you get money. And the more property you get, then the more you control. And when you control things, now you got power to influence politics. When you influence politics with power, then people respect you. And they listen to what you say. But you got to specialize. Develop a new bread, brother. Don't quit the bakery. You need something special. Don't let no one compete with you. Specialize and you become influential. Write this one down, please. Very important. How do you become specialized? Here's the key. And I want to wrap up on this because this is the practical side. The power of a fruit. Let me tell you something. This is so important. Please hear me. I'm speaking from my life. The key to influence is specialization. I don't want no one in here to be poor. I don't want no one here to be broke. I want you to be free from the bondage of the system. It's available to everybody. You selling cars? That's why it's so tough. You're just selling cars. You got to add something to that makes you unique. You're selling real estate. You better ask God in the next hour. We're going to pray. Lord, give me a revelation that makes my real estate company rare. You a lawyer? So what? Ask God for a real revelation about legal service. Write this down. You were created with the seed of influence on the inside. That's the good news. The seed is in you. You will never get your greatness from education. Education cannot give you a seed. Education can only refine the seed you have. And that's why it's important to know your seed so you can take the right education. Your seed is in you. Oh, I tell you this, everyone in this room was born with a seed. I know some of you don't believe that. That's why I got to prove this. Trees never take their fruit to the market. Yippee! I have never seen a mango tree run you down to give you mangoes. You all hear me? This is very important. The mango seed simply brings forth its fruit. But here's the secret. And the market comes. But I ain't got to learn from Dr. Munloe. That's your problem. You better learn from me and then make it better than I did it. Everything I learned from somebody else. But the way I release it is under my unique gift. Listen to all the tapes. It ain't a matter of being like me. It's getting to know what I know. I was going through my CDs yesterday. I spent the whole day cleaning up my office at home. And I got a big stack of CDs on management and leadership. And I mean, listen to all these CDs. And I counted how much I listened to this year. 57. By top minds in the business of leadership and management. And then I make it sound like mine. And then they pay me to tell you. And while you watch LMN, I'm listening to CDs. Cable TV is a thief. It's a time stealer. You got to manage that remote. Otherwise, it'll manage your life. Write this down, please. Refine your fruit, and then they'll find you. If you're going to influence the piece of the world you're supposed to influence, this is the way you do it. You got to find your gift, refine your gift, and they'll come and find you. When you want mango, you got to go to the tree. Bill Gates did this so effectively that he caused the entire government of America to come against him. Bill Gates produced a fruit, Microsoft software, then he multiplied it, he then distributed it, replenished, until he was able to subdue the market and control. All systems. Congress called them in and said you got to break the company up. No one can have that kind of power over America or the world. And they caused him to break his company up. And therefore he became a dominated spirit. He dominated the world of software. He followed God's plan. Whoever dominates influences. Inside of you is a fruit trapped in the seed that you carry. And that seed must bring forth the tree that's carrying your fruit. And then you must multiply your fruit so it can be distributed and then subdue your area of gifting. So you become known for something. Let me tell you something, friends. Please die after you are known for something. What are you known for is the question. And if the answer is not one thing, you got a lot of work to do.
Here's what can easily happen if you don't set goals. It's easy to let life deteriorate into making a living instead of designing a life. And we all have a choice. Make a living or design a life. It's easy to get trapped by economic necessity and settle for existence rather than substance. That's easy. But the best advice I can give you on how to break out of that trap is to learn how to set goals. And my caution was always the risk. Risk used to drive me right up the wall. I used to say, what if this happens? It's called the language of the poor. What if this happens? And on top of that, if this was to happen, look at the fix I'd be in. I better not try. I could always ace myself out. Then I'll tell you what changed my whole life when I finally discovered it's all risky. The minute you were born, it got risky. If you think trying is risky, wait till they hand you the bill for not trying. If you think investing is risky, wait till you get the tab for not investing. See, it's all risky. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. Going into business is risky. Investing your money is risky. It's all risky. I'll tell you how risky life is. You're not going to get out alive. So get serious about your goals, put them on paper, write them down. There's all kinds, his goals, her goals, their goals. Business goals, financial independence goals, family goals. I mean, there's so many things to work on this, that if you don't get busy and work on it, sure enough, the time will pass. And sure enough, 5 years from now, you'll wind up where you don't want to be, wearing what you don't want to wear, driving what you don't want to drive, being what you don't want to be. Now's the time to fix it. Check the size of your goals and the kinds of goals. How big they are, what kind they are, affects you. Your goals affect your handshake. Your goals affect your attitude, personality. Your goals affect the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress. All day long, we're being affected by our goals. And some people have so given up on life, they have joined the thank God it's Friday. How sad.